spectacle that spans 2 countries.
The wind is crazy, and that guy's going to be on that tightrope.
If you want to watch, you're going to have to play the angles. I'm Jeff Semple with the mad dash to the falls.
Jeff Semple is joining us live from Niagara with what people need to know before they plan to head out for this big event tomorrow. Jeff.
Well, Anne-Marie, it's tough to see in all of that mist, but the stage is now set. That tightrope wire spanning 550 meters, 2 countries across Niagara Falls, history in the making, and thousands of people are now on their way here to see it for themselves. On a picturesque afternoon, small crowds gathered outside to take in the falls. But the larger crowds were inside, hoping to get a glimpse, even an autograph, with the man who's about to tightrope walk into the history books.
Excited and ready to go, ready to get it past me.
A little more excited, perhaps, are Jahal and his wife.
It's just a rare occasion. I mean, look at the crowd here. Unbelievable.
Jahal grew up in the circus, watching the Wallendas. Among their collection of memorabilia, an autographed program from 30 years ago, a show featuring Wallenda's parents. But this, he says, is the main event.
Nobody else has done it, and nobody else is going to do it.
At least a dozen officers are still out in the bush. Take a look. This is the police command post where they have been set up, leading the search all day by land. Well, about another half dozen officers are out on boat right now, searching the river after those 2 grisly discoveries that have police suspecting foul play. Hewick Meadows Park is typically brimming with life, but yesterday a couple of hikers made a deathly discovery.
Some pretty incredible, pretty scary stuff.
It's hard to swallow.
A human foot floating in the river with no shoe. Police believe it belonged to a woman.
Distinctive on this foot was the yellow nail polish. That's the only reason that we believe it's female at this point.
All morning, dozens of officers combed through the bushes and scoured the riverbanks. A few hours later, another grisly find.
A head of a female, a severed head.
Found floating about a kilometer upriver from the foot. The same person?
We can't confirm that. That'll have to be done through scientific testing. But common sense tells us that this is most likely related.
Police say the victim was an adult, and she hasn't been dead very long. With the recent heavy rainfall, this river is unusually high and moving fast, and police say it's possible the body came from kilometers upstream. And I'm here with a group who are, knee-deep in that celebration right now. Iqbal Kolia, who has been volunteering with Liberal campaigns in this riding of Don Valley West, dating back some 30 years. And he's also been sort of the self-appointed cheerleader of the festivities tonight. I almost thought he was going to hoist Kathleen Wynne up in the air at one point.
Yes, Kathleen, last 30 years I'm supporting for the Liberal Party, and I'm very happy tonight. I can't sleep at all because Kathleen Wynne is winning, and men or government, I don't mind. They come, we are happy, and they work together. Thank you very much.
There it is, all in one answer. I was going to ask him how he was feeling, but I think you got your answer there.
We have an update now on a CBC Toronto exclusive. Earlier this week, we told you about a family at risk of losing their newborn because both parents have cerebral palsy. Well, Children's Aid handed down its decision today. Here's our Jeff Semple with the family's emotional reaction.
Marisol Palasox and Charles Wilton emerged from a meeting with Children's Aid Society. The fate of their healthy baby boy, 3-week-old William, hanging in the balance.
We were in there where knowing that we might William today.
Both Palasox and Wilton have cerebral palsy, mentally sharp, but with significant physical disabilities. A CAS worker ruled those disabilities made them unfit parents and obtained a warrant to remove the child from the home. After we first reported on the family's story earlier this week, the CAS says it received a flood of emails and phone calls from across the country, including some from community organizations offering to help. CAS says that support swayed their decision.
I think it's a great day for parents with disabilities.
How are you feeling right now?
Overwhelmed. Yeah, I'm so excited.
Toronto Mayor Rob Ford arrived a half hour late for a press conference this morning. His staff say he was stuck in traffic. And apparently that's where someone snapped this photograph. then posted it on Twitter, showing Mayor Rob Ford driving on a major Toronto expressway while reading his notes. So, was it him?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, try I catch up on my work and then, I keep my eyes on the road, but I'm a busy man.
That was the end of that.
Thank you very much, everybody.
It's going to be great. Okay, thank you.
We showed the photograph to people outside City Hall.
Well, that's quite an example he's setting, isn't it?
He doesn't even know where he's watching, where he's going.
So chalk it up for another candid moment with Mayor Rob Ford.
Toronto's mayor has had his share of candid moments behind the wheel, including an incident involving a streetcar and allegedly talking on his cell phone. But in this case, police say he did nothing illegal. Ontario's distracted driving laws only apply to electronic devices.
Driving the motor vehicle while having the paper in your hand and reading a book, it's not a wise thing to do, but in itself is not a chargeable offense.
I was absolutely shocked.
This spokesperson with the Canadian Automobile Association says reading behind the wheel is similar to using a cell phone.
Because your eyes are taken off the road and it just takes a split second to change somebody's life forever.
Toronto police say they have no grounds to charge the mayor, but they did offer a suggestion. In a statement posted on Facebook, a spokesperson urged Rob Ford to hire a driver, saying no amount of money is worth the life of one of your citizens. Jeff Semple, CBC News, Toronto.